Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday morning. It is the 10th, and we're basically ready to go almost. Just gotta eat my breakfast. Room's basically, well, Airbnb is basically packed all up again. Just gotta fill up my water, so I got some water later on for the day. Laundry's all done. Place is basically all packed up. Just gotta do my toothbrush and brush my hair. As you can tell, my hair is a little messy right now. Gotta comb that all up. Got some light in this place. Looks looking kind of cloudy and gray here today in Saskatoon. Maybe it's kind of nice that we're going to Calgary. Let's see how far of a drive it is to Calgary from where we're at. I haven't even looked yet. Oh, 6 hours. That's pretty doable. Where am I going to go through? Just a bunch of smaller towns. Kinsley. I think Kinsley's like the only bigger town that I know. Rosetown, never been to. Kindersley. Yeah, sorry, Kindersley. So I'll show you the route that we're going to take. This is the route that we're going to be taking. As you can see, from my location, 6 hours and 22 minutes is the fastest way. It's most fuel efficient, just due to traffic conditions, I guess. But yeah, that's what we're going to do here. We are going to exit that. We are gonna go that way. 6 hours and 22 minutes. We'll do that map. That's not bad. So if we leave in about a half an hour after I finish my breakfast, should be a pretty good little trip, fast little trip. I'll have to get some gas because I think I'm at half a tank right now, so we'll get some gas. Depending on how fast I drive, the gas, that's how it is with the gas, right? Just depends how many times I have to fuel up. But pretty excited to go to Calgary for a couple days. Yesterday was kind of a wash up, just because I had that Amazon gig kind of in the middle of the day. Couldn't really do much, and then I slept in yesterday because I was just super tired. Today I'm kind of sore. I know I can feel that I worked my legs out yesterday. My glutes are very, not super sore today, but they're sore, and I know I could tell I've worked them out. I just got to move that back. Actually, I should do that right now because I was stretching, meditating. Always stretching and meditate every day, every morning. So, try and leave this place as decent as possible, and we're gonna get to this breakfast now, and I'll pick you up in a bit. Okay. So, we are rerouting right now. But we are actually, come on, I had it set up, gas stations. I had a gas station set up right by the house, the Airbnb. On the route, we'll do petrol can, add stop. Okay, we're gonna add that stop on there. So in 9 minutes, we are gonna be at Petro Canada, gas up. I got petrol points, and I usually, why does it tell me to go that way? Anyway, weird thing, it's telling me to go a certain way when I could just go up here and do the same thing and turn left. Oh, now it's telling me to go right. See, I don't know. Sometimes these maps don't work very well. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't know. Calgary, Alberta. We should be there around 5 this afternoon. That'll give me enough time to go up to my spot, drop off some clothes, drop off everything, change, and then you know what we gotta do? We gotta go hit up the gym. Gotta go do back day today. Gotta be consistent with the gym when I'm not dancing. Got goals in mind, right? So we are in a nicer area of Saskatoon. This is pretty nice. This is a pretty nice area, right? Looks like a brand new school is being built right there. That's pretty cool, right? Nice little school. The area that I'm in Saskatoon, you can tell it's newer. I'm pretty close. I was pretty close to FSIN. I know some people that are in that organization. They're doing really wonderful things, especially for MMIW. There's one particular person in there, and she is really pushing the government and pushing people in certain parties to do their job, which is good, which we need more of. And she is becoming that change that we need to see in this world in that aspect, which is good. And especially coming from an Indigenous woman with that matriarch, she's also a mother as well, so that's even more powerful. It's just cool to see all these things partake and things change, and yeah, how life is evolving and how things are. And I woke up sore today. The booty is sore, which means we got a good leg day yesterday. The main focus for yesterday was the glute. A lot of glute exercises. I did a little bit of hamstrings as well to emphasize those muscles. But yeah, feeling it today, which is good, which means that I will be recovered by Friday night for Siksika to jam out and check out that powwow. So we are off to Calgary. I'll pick you up in a bit when some more interesting stuff happens. So you can tell we are in the prairies, because look how flat that land is. So flat land. So yeah, we're in the prairies. We're just gonna keep driving until we hit Calgary, and should be there, according to the map, about 4 p.m. Which, yeah, gives me time to drop all my stuff off at the Airbnb. Probably go get a quick back workout in, and then kind of go check out Calgary a little bit, go find a spot to eat. And I'm like right downtown Calgary, which is kind of cool. You know, I've never really spent much time in Calgary. I've only really driven through Calgary, so it'd be nice to actually hang out and just check out what's in Calgary. So we are still on the road. I charged both of my batteries up this time, so we got some juice left in the GoPro. We're in the prairies, as you can tell. We are 3 hours and 19 minutes out, and it's one of the only sharp corners you'll ever take when you're in the prairies. I'm just kidding. But they don't drive around a lot of corners. I think it's funny. When I was hanging out in Frog Lake at the powwow, there was this girl, and she actually moved to BC because her partner lives in Vernon, where I grew up, which was kind of weird. Small, you know, everything's so small, such a small world anyway. But we were chatting, and she's like, yeah, man, it's kind of scary sometimes going around those corners, because they're so used to just driving straight for like miles and miles and miles. And then you get someone who grew up in British Columbia and who's just driven those roads forever, and I'm like, yeah. And then you see me going down, it's a summit called the Coquihalla. If you've never heard of it, check it out. It's the Coquihalla. trucks and semis that have accidents have happened on this summit. It's called The Highway Through Hell. It's a TV show. Check it out. But yeah, there's me doing like 130, like driving through like I'm a NASCAR driver or Indy car driver or whatever. 130. Other people are driving faster than me, ripping around like that. Just when you grow up in British Columbia and you're used to taking corners and things like that, it's just a normal thing. So look, there's another big corner, I guess you would call it here in Alberta. But to me, it's just like a normal road. Look, I didn't even slow down because I'm still doing cruise control around the corner. Just because I'm used to things like this, right? But if you weren't used to it, you're not gonna do what I'm doing. You would slow down, right? But I'm just used to that. It's how I learned how to drive, right? My grandpa, my adopted grandpa, for a side gig would deliver papers, and he would every 2 weeks he would deliver papers for this company, like car dealerships, and I would drive from West Bank of Kelowna to Penticton, and that highway is really, really, really windy. Like it's just like, and that's where I learned to drive. In that kind of atmosphere, so I'm used to taking corners. I kind of know when to slow down and when to let go of the gas and when to press the gas and how to do all that stuff. So yeah, we are 3 hours out of Calgary. So I would just pick up the camera and talk a little bit. Charge the batteries fully up again. So we're gonna put the camera down now and jam out some music again. How's it going, everyone? We are going to stop at a little trading post to get a little bit of gas. I'm a half a tank, and it says we're about just over 2 hours out of Calgary. So I don't really want to risk running on E. You know what I mean? I'd rather just be safe than sorry, because I've never taken these back roads to so we're stopping at Blood Indian Post. Never been here before, but it's kind of a odd name. Anyway, there's looks like gas here, so we will get some gas. I'll have to turn around and get some gas. It's kind of a weird stop. Blood Indian Trading Post. I wonder if it's part of the Bloods tribes, the actual Bloods, the Blood Indians from Guinea, Blackfoot people. Probably not. Probably just some settlers with the name because of the park. But yeah, we are gonna stop, get some gas just in case. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So we are going to grab gas. So that was a little interesting. It's not ran by the Blood Indians. It's just, I think this is the area called Blood Indian. There's a Blood Indian lake or something around here. I don't know. Kind of weird setup. But there's a storm brewing towards the way we're going. That looks like a nice thundercloud storm / maybe even tornadoes, because we are in the prairies and tornadoes do happen. You just never know what you're gonna run into. But it's cool because you can actually see like the distance of kilometers and kilometers away. You can actually see storms coming, which is kind of cool. I like that. And like haven't been able to witness it this summer yet, but it's nice when it doesn't actually like thunder or rain at a powwow, but you can just see it off in the distance. It's so cool, especially at nighttime. It's happened to me a couple of times. In Kakawishtahow, it happened to me, Kakawishtahow, Saskatchewan, and then in 2019 up in Fisher River, the second powwow I went to, that's where it happened too, that midweek powwow. There was a pretty cool scene, but it didn't happen this year. It was actually pretty cold this year. So we are from the Airbnb John Deere because it's green. I think it like cuts grass and like bales up hay. I don't know, I'm not a farmer. Oh, sweet, he's just gonna pull off to the side of the road for me. Awesome. Thank you, man. It's a pretty big machine. Yeah, so that's random things you run into when you're driving out here on these small back roads in the prairies. That's why I just felt like I needed to get gas. I'd rather get gas now and be safe right now than sorry later on, right? Like, there's no point on being sorry about that, like running out of gas. So I put in $30, gets us close to a full tank. So now I know I at least have enough gas to make it to Calgary, which is good. I don't have to worry about that. This vehicle's got a gas, it just has a small tank. So when you're on the prairies and you're speeding like I'm doing, you gotta burn through gas because you're also fighting the wind. And my fuel cover, I noticed, doesn't help with that. It's wind resistant, so it adds more pressure on the vehicle, which makes it work harder, which makes you burn more gas. So yeah, and like it's funny because I was thinking about it today. Like I haven't even camped yet at a powwow, and I usually camp. Like when I was in 2019, I camped. I camped at like basically every powwow. What powwow did I think I camped at every powwow that I went to in 2019, and I was on the road for 3 months. Basically, I left. My first powwow was summer solstice in Ottawa, like it's June 19th or whatever. June 19th, and my last powwow was United Tribes in North Dakota, Bismarck. And I even camped in that one, and that one was a cold one. Like that one was really cold. And we got rained out on Saturday and Sunday, and like Saturday night it rained pretty bad. I should have just got a hotel somewhere, but I didn't. I toughed it out, and it was a cold one. It was a wet one. It wasn't very pleasant. Now I can just sleep in the back, and I have a good sleep. So yeah. Trying to not take as many stops as I can. I'm a little thirsty, but I'm not going to drink water until I get to Calgary because I don't want to just keep stopping to pee. Just want to get there. And so I can hit the gym up. I might meet up with James in a bit for some dinner. Maybe my friend Pavel, because Pavel's out there as well. I just know more people in Calgary, and I thought it was, a little bit bigger of a city to go to, a little bit nicer. I don't really know anyone anymore in Saskatoon, and now I'm only like, on Friday I'm basically an hour away from the powwow. About an hour away. Siksika is like an hour away, so it's not a long drive, which would be nice on Friday. I can Friday morning I can get a bunch of water ready. Then I'm like literally there. I can set up my tarp, set up everything there, and I can just hang out. I'm gonna stop by Boy Chief training post on the way to the powwow. I'll probably head down to the powwow around 3 o'clock. So I'm 4 o'clock, so I'm not so in a rush. Get there. Do my hair obviously at the Airbnb Friday morning, just so I have my nice slick braids going on. I'll get a nice workout in Friday morning. Today I think I'm gonna do back. Tomorrow will be Thursday, so I'll probably do shoulders, and then Friday I'll probably just do arms. Do just a good arm pump, maybe a light chest workout because I did chest on Monday, so that gives me a few extra days to recover. And then next week, a hawk and a crow flying together. That's kind of cool. It's a little interesting. Anyway, and then Monday, sometime I'll start making my way towards Shakopee. I'll start making my way down south. Boom, boom, boom. Just kidding. I'll start making my way to Shakopee. I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to go east, up through Canada to Sioux Valley to pick pick up my beadwork from my friend in Sioux Valley, maybe spend the night, spend the day, the night, fixing things up. And then I'm going to head my way off to Shakopee, probably Wednesday. I'll probably head that way, get there a little early, maybe check out the Mall of America or whatever. And yeah, it'll be a good time. And then after Shakopee, we will head even further east to the Big Apple. We'll set up some spots, record some stuff, dance. I don't know who's coming with me. Are you coming with me? You obviously got to come with me because you're going to watch this vlog, but I don't know who physically is going to come with me. My friend Trey, who's doing my beadwork, I was telling her about my plans, and I think she might come. That might help with the cost rate, so I won't have to spend as much on gas. It's split even. She's been in the hospital for the last month and a half, or a month and a bit, so she kind of wants to get out and travel a little bit too as well. And New York's a good place to go travel. I was talking with James about it. James was kind of interested. I think he has a gig that Friday morning in Victoria, the weekend of Shakopee, and after that he might just fly straight to Shakopee just to hit it up because it's such a good powwow. It's a really good. I like the powwow. It's one of my favorite powwows to go to, or at the powwow in Shakopee, because Shakopee does have a lot more of healthier options there, which is nice. I'll just need like a smaller cooler to pack my eggs and hold my almond milk, just like my eggs and almond milk. Keep that cold. A little bit of chicken, maybe a little bit of meat, a little bit of salad. Honestly, I love this this cooler that I have, but it's a little bit big. It honestly is, and I might even message the people that sent me this one, and I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna say, hey man, I love the cooler, but it's a little bit big for me, and I'm gonna see if they have a smaller one. I'm thinking like a 25 quart would be perfect for me personally. Like I'm not holding a lot of stuff like I thought I would, and a 25 quart would be perfect. It's a lot smaller, it's a lot more compact. It can hold everything I need. I need less ice to keep it cold. I'm gonna just message him and see, because I'm gonna be in Calgary, right? You don't know until you ask, and I made a podcast about that, and I'm gonna tell him I'm grateful for this cooler and I love it. It's too big for my needs. Like, it's just too big for me. Like, I'm single. I'm basically driving alone right now, hanging out with the Creator. Like, it's funny when people ask me, "Oh, who'd you come with?" And I look up in the sky and they're like, "A Creator." They're like, funny. I'm like, no, for real. Well, yeah, technically I'm with the Creator because I'm riding on faith. I'm riding on my prayers and all that stuff. And obviously you're coming with me because you're watching this vlog, but you're not really here. You're just watching the past. Technically this is the past now because all this stuff that's happening has already happened. So, but I know you're with me in spirit. So thank you for that. And yeah, it's just the 45 quart is just too big for me. Like, if I had a family, had a wife and some kids, it would be perfect, but I don't have a wife and kids yet, so it's just me. So maybe I will message him and say, hey, you know what, I'm in Calgary, love the cooler, thank you so much, but I was wondering if you had something smaller. And like, he may say yeah, we do, he might say no. I don't know until I ask, right? So sometimes you just gotta ask. So with that, we are 2 hours and 22 minutes away from the Airbnb. It is flat. It's flat forever here, man. Like, literally, like, I haven't turned the corner in this whole time we've been talking, other than that one corner where that machine was, that John Deere machine, after I left the Blood Indian trading post. I haven't turned a single corner. I've just been driving straight. So that's why I'm talking on the GoPro, because I'm literally just having to hold that straight. And I have it on cruise control, so it's not like I have to hold the gas down. I just literally have to hold the steering wheel straight and kind of pay attention for animals and vehicles pick you up in a bit. I thought I would just jump on and talk a little bit more, so I can have some more content to put on this vlog. I'm not too sure what vlog this will be. Maybe this will be number 3. I don't know. We'll see when we do this first one. I'm going to edit tomorrow, and I'm going to upload it, I believe, tomorrow. So it'll be interesting. It's going to be a learning curve. I'm probably going to have to watch a YouTube video on how to do a vlog. It's probably no different than just my podcast, just the sound and all that stuff, and time warping and just kind of putting it all together, splicing it, and yeah, see you in a bit. So I've never taken this road before, but look at this view. This is immaculate. That is so cool. Look at this beautiful valley we're in. Damn, hey. I just randomly just started pulling into it. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotta pull up the GoPro for this, for all of you. Check this out. Look at that. You get that kind of, I wonder if that's the old water levels. I bet you it is. I bet you this was like once upon a time, down in this valley. I bet you it was like water. This is like a valley of all water. It used to be. That'd be kind of cool if it was, right? Like, yeah. Thought I'd just stop and then show you this. Look at this old building. We're in Dorothy. Look at that old grain building, whatever that is, grain. Everything out here is grain. It's the prairies, right? So it's got to be grain something. And it's kind of cool because the company I work with usually specializes in grain stuff. So I thought that's kind of cool. Yeah, we're in this cool little valley. Neat. So I'll pick you up if I see something else cool. So we are just outside of Calgary. I have it punched in on my GPS for some gas. What we're gonna do is get a little bit of gas. We're at a quarter of a tank, but I'd rather just get some gas and then go check into the Airbnb. Tomorrow I gotta bring the Jeep in for the crankshaft pulley to be replaced. When I was in North Battleford the other day, the guy showed me a photo of it and he said it should be changed out soon. He said it's kind of worn down, and I was thinking about it. I was like, I might as well just get it done now so it's safe and nothing happens, right? You know, it's better to be prepared for something than not to be prepared. So I'd rather just spend the $200, that's what it's going to cost to get that pulley replaced. And then when I go to upgrade or trade this in or sell it to someone else, at least I know that that person or that family or whoever's buying this vehicle from me also will have that reliability, and it'll just be something that they don't have to worry about. And that's something we don't think about, right? Like, I might not have this Jeep forever, right? And when I go to sell it or trade it or whatever, someone else is going to be driving it. And I want to know on my conscience that I personally did everything possible to make this ride as safe as I could for them. And that's just that's how I am as a person. You know, I'm looking out for other people as well. I'm looking into the future, and I don't want some family stuck on the side of the road because I was too cheap and I drove across Canada with the crankshaft pulley that is kind of bad, and by just replacing it now, it saves the transmission, it saves everything else, and it just makes the engine run a lot smoother. And I think I am going to plan on upgrading this thing for next summer, maybe get something a little bit bigger. I'm thinking about probably going to be saving up an extra 10 grand probably to go buy a newer Jeep Cherokee, probably a diesel, with a tow package on it, so I can get a small little trailer and pull the trailer around. So I just have something somewhere to have an office. I'll have a little place I don't have to keep moving around, and then I don't have to rent Airbnbs, right? So say I come to Calgary, well, I just pull up to an RV park, drop the RV, leave it there, and I have my home set up. I have everything set up the way I like it. And it's just my own little space. So, you know, that's good karma. It's all good karma when you're doing things like this. And how I gave away that beadwork. Some people would try to sell that or raffle that, or, you know, but me, no, I want to help people. Because when you help others, when you're in the service business of helping others, you will always be taken care of. And I have a true feeling on that. And that's how I've been guiding my life for the last couple of years now. And I've always been taken care of. It's crazy how things just happen and I'm just taken care of, right? Like, look, like it's just how life is. And when you start to do things like that, you'll always be taken care of too. You will, because it's just how life is. You know, you do good things to people, and good things come back to you eventually. And it may not be from even that person, and it may not happen for years, but it'll eventually happen. So just be a good person to society and stop trying to just look out for yourself and your own needs. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I got to be at Canadian Tire for 8 a.m. Should only take an hour, and then I'll have the rest of the day to do whatever. Probably get an early workout in, which is amazing, and then I can just go around Calgary and check things out. And yeah, so I'll check back in with you when I get into the Airbnb. So we are in Calgary. I forgot I was going to show you guys Calgary a little bit before we got to the Airbnb, but that's downtown. It's not like Vancouver, but it's still pretty nice, right? So we are going to be staying right downtown Vancouver, right downtown Calgary. So we just checked into the Airbnb. I don't know, it's a little outdated, honestly. These are the keys to get into the garage, the Wi-Fi password, their hand sanitizer, dishwasher, fridge. Kind of outdated. This, I don't know, it's an older apartment. It's kind of a weird door to get out front. Never seen an apartment building like this, but anyway, let's check it out. Downtown Calgary. Some random units. Look at this kind of ghetto little setup thing around here. That's awesome. On the 20th floor. I don't know. This place is okay. It's got TV. It's got that. It's got this little makeshift other bed where you could sleep someone else. This is the master bedroom. Not bad, I guess. I don't know. Wonder how it is at blocking out light at nighttime. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I think they should have just not have that there. Yeah. So we're in the Airbnb. We are gonna probably end up going for a workout. I'm gonna go park the car in a better spot because I parked it in a place where I shouldn't be parked. Well, I have to pay for it, so I'm gonna go downstairs and go around and park properly. So I'll pick you up after. So we had an issue with the parking. I guess my vehicle can't park in the parkade at that last Airbnb. So we are having I guess a thing with Airbnb to see what's going on with that. I'll wash and dry in there. So I got a new Airbnb, a different one. It's a little more upscaler than the other one. Just literally down the street from the other one. Not even a block away. It's kind of a process to get in here though, which is kind of annoying, but it's a lot nicer. Except for this, I don't know, it's kind of weird what's going on here. The floor's ruined or something, I don't know. This kind of throws off the vibes of the place. But big bright kitchen, big condo, whatever, right? Like gonna throw my eggs and my stuff in there just so they don't go too bad. Throw my almond milk and my eggs in there. And go down and kind of smells a little moldy, but it's old. Got coffee there, so I can go grab my coffee beans so I can have coffee in the morning. Nice, they got a coffee maker. The other one had that Keurig thing. Don't really like that. I'm gonna go check out how far Good Life is from here. Gotta take a leak. TMI, right? And we're gonna hit up Good Life for a workout, and then I'll check back in with you.